Nice talking to you, bud. I gotta start working, okay?
All right.
Come back in about half an hour.
Good evening and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are at the Berry Bowl. That's where we're at. The Berry Bowl right here in Logansport, Indiana. I got to admit, I just had a pretty good conversation with a gentleman that works here for Logansport. I think he works in a different building. I got to meet his dad. His dad's name's Jeff. I got to meet Jared Sims. Jared Sims, he's a big fan, big sports fanatics. I tell you what, a pretty nice guy. I got to talk with him about a lot of stuff. Talk about Robert Mathis, talk about Peyton Manning, talk about Rich Gannon. Rich Gannon's birthday happens to be today. And I tell you what, pretty good conversation with him. We do thank you for tuning in. We'll mention tonight, it's the Tipton Blue Devils as they travel from Tipton County right here to do battle with the Logansport Berries. First ball game here just a bit ago, finished up the JV contest. Tipton got the win 51-38. We do thank you for tuning in. We'll mention this internet radio broadcast is made possible by audiosportsonline.net. That's ASO, that's Robbie Kendall, providing internet radio access for putmeinsports.com since 2008. And we do welcome you to today's education-based Indiana varsity high school basketball game. We're going to talk a little bit about each school. We'll mention a little bit about the home team on the scoreboard. We'll mention a little bit about the Logansport Berries. Logansport Berries High School, this gymnasium is huge. They have semi-state here. They have regionals definitely, but they big enough school, 5,875 seating capacity. And their school enrollment here at Logansport High School is 1,226. Their school was founded in 1871. Logansport Berries, they have a mascot. Their mascot is a cat. That's Felix the cat. And the oldest recognized mascot in the state of Indiana. That's Felix the cat here at Logansport. Logansport Berries, they're in sectional 23. They're in class 3A. There are 7 in their sectional, and their sectional will be right here at Logansport High School. In their sectional is Logansport Berries. They're currently 2-3 on the season. Northwestern Tigers, 3-2. Mechaniqua Braves, 2-1. Peru Tigers had a game this week. I didn't get their final tally written down. Twin Lakes Indians, they're 4-3. Western Panthers, they're 5-1. They lost one game to Kokomo. As I was talking with Jared Sims, he let me know that Kokomo's got a 6'7", a 6'8", and a 6'9" basketball player. And Floyd Badunga, he's not there. He's at Kansas. I guess Floyd got 15 in his last outing. And the West Lafayette Red Devils, they're 4-2. The principal at Logansport Berries High School is Mr. Matthew Jones. The athletic director, he's most instrumental. We appreciate him at Put Me in Sports. That's Brian Strong. The assistant athletic director is Deb Stevens. The athletic secretary is Sabrina Guire. And the athletic trainer is Sydney Latham. Logansport High School is located at 1 Berry Lane, Logansport, Indiana, 46947. You can dial them by telephone at 574-753-0441. On the web, you can find him at berryathletics.com. They wear the collars red and black. They perform in the Hoosier Conference. First season in the Hoosier Conference, there's an East and a West. We'll let you know. 4 teams in the East. They are Tipton, Hamilton Heights, Logansport, and Western. In the West Division, Central Catholic, Benton Central, West Lafayette, Twin Lakes, and Rensselaer Central. As mentioned, the Logansport Berries are currently 2 wins, 3 losses on the season. They are 0-1 in the East Division of the Hoosier Conference, and so are the Tipton Blue Devils. They're 0-1. So tonight's going to be a pretty good matchup. First, one team is going to capture their first win in the East Division tonight. We'll mention the Logansport Berries offensively per game, an average in 5 games, they average 56.6 points per game. They give up an average of 63 points. The head coach, I got to speak with him. He's a very kind gentleman. He has a son on the team. His son on the team, we'll mention right there, is also with the same last name, obviously, Logan Lang. Logan Lang wears number 20. He's not in the starting lineup tonight. Logan averages 9.8 points per game. He's a junior. Head coach of the Logansport Berries is Coach Matt Lang. Matt Lang is working in year number 3, 20 wins, 33 losses. Next game on the agenda for Logansport is going to happen tomorrow night, 6:30 and 8 o'clock for the varsity. Logansport will travel to Maconaquah. And then after Christmas, Logansport Berries will participate in the LaPorte tournament. LaPorte High School, their gym will hold 3,956. Logansport will go against Northridge, the Northridge Raiders, and the Logansport Berries. That will happen at 12:30 p.m. on the 27th. So it's coming right up next week after Christmas. We'll talk a little bit about the Tipton Blue Devils. Tipton Blue Devils, they have a school enrollment of 454. Their school was founded in 1962. I have that on good authority right there, Tipton High School. And we'll also mention their Class 2A, Sectional 39. 6 in their sectional. Their sectional this year will be at Frankton High School. In their sectional will be Taylor. The Titans are currently 4-0. The Blackhawks, the Sheridan Blackhawks, are 4-1. Tipton Blue Devils, they're 3-2. The Lapel Bulldogs, they're 3-2. The Frankton Eagles are 2-2, and the Elwood Panthers are 1-5. The principal at Tipton High School is Mr. Craig Leach. The athletic director is Mr. Corey Fernung. The assistant AD, also the middle school athletic director, is Alec Weddle. The athletic trainer at Tipton High School is Burke Emmert. Tipton High School is located at 619 South Main Street, Tipton, Indiana, 46072. You can dial them by telephone at 765-675-7431. On the web, TiptonAthletics.com. And they wear the collars blue and white. And I will also mention they're in the Hoosier Conference. And we'll mention in the Hoosier Conference, there are 9 teams. 4 in the East, 4 in the West. I know we just mentioned them. We'll let you know their win-loss records in the East or West Division along with their overall record. In the East Division, it's the Western Panthers. They're currently 5-1. They're 1-0 in the East. Hamilton Heights Huskies, they're currently 4-2. They're 1-0 in the East. Tipton Blue Devils, they're 3-2. They're 0-1 in the East Division. And the Logansport Berries, they're 2-3. They're 0-1 in the East Division. Now, in the West Division, 5 teams. Twin Lakes Indians, they're 4-3. 1-0 in the West. Central Catholic, 4-2. They have not played a West Division game yet. West Lafayette Red Devils also, they're 4-2, yet to play a West Division game. Benton Central Bison, they're 3-3, yet to play a divisional game in the West Division. And Rensselaer Central, they're 2-6, they're 0-1 in the West. As mentioned, the Tipton Blue Devils are 3-2 on the season. They're 0-1 in the East Division of the Hoosier Conference. Tipton Blue Devils, in 5 ball games, they average offensively per game, 51.2. They give up an average of 46 points per game. Head coach of the Tipton Blue Devils is Mr. Cliff Hawkins. Cliff Hawkins, working in year number 6 at Tipton High School, 91 wins, 38 losses. Overall, working in year number 44, varsity head basketball coach, 588 wins, 397 losses. Next game for the Blue Devils, they're going to travel. They'll go to Clinton Central. That'll be after the first of the year. They'll go to the Clinton Central tournament. That'll start out on Thursday, January 2nd. It'll conclude on Friday, January 3rd. 6:30 contest. 6:30 contest for the Blue Devils. They'll play game 1 on January 2nd. It'll be Tipton and Clinton Prairie. Then there'll be an evening game that night. Clinton Central and Carroll will play at about 8 o'clock. The two winners will play on January 3rd, and they'll play the championship game at 8 o'clock. Consolation game will happen at 6:30. And I'm going to tell you what, they're getting ready. They're still taking some shots. Logansport still shooting on the court. Blue Devils have gone into the locker room. We'll talk a little bit about the Hoosier Conference basketball. From Tuesday night, there were 2 games in the Hoosier Conference. Muncie Central Bearcats were at Tipton. Tipton got the win, 59-50. Rensselaer Central Bombers were at Hanover Central. Hanover Central got the win. Games happening tonight in the Hoosier Conference. Here on the 20th of December, 6 games, 9 Hoosier Conference teams. Benton Central at 3-3. They're at West Lafayette 4-2. That's a conference game in the West Division. 2-6 Rensselaer Central. They're at South Newton at 0-4. Tipton 3-2. They're here with the Logansport Berries at 2-3. The conference game in the East Division. 4-3 Twin Lakes. The Indians are at Frankfort tonight. They're 0-5. West Central. That's in Illinois. Illinois ball game. They're going to make their way over to Central Catholic. They're at Central Catholic tonight, 4-2. The Western Panthers. They're 5-1. They are at Hamilton Heights tonight at 4-2. That's an East Division matchup. And things going to be some games happening tomorrow night. We'll talk about that in a bit. Clock's going to empty out. We're getting ready for our national anthem. And you're going to hear the buzzer. Everyone standing at attention. We'll set this down.
At this time, that's all we strong. The children and the gas. And the big tribute to our nation. With the blessing of our last night, our folks for this day.
That's the Logansport Berries band live in action. What a fine place this is. Nostalgic. Very nice environment. First time I've ever been in this gymnasium. And Mr. Brian Strong making me feel comfortable. We'll mention one of the coaches. Talked to him a little bit ago. That's Adam Hassett. Adam Hassett, 6'9", 94 graduate for the Berries. He's a varsity assistant. We'll mention the starting lineups for today's ball game. We'll let you know the starting lineup first for the visiting Tipton Blue Devils. Number 2, 6'2" sophomore, Peyton Aller. Number 3, 6'6" senior, Grady Carpenter. Number 5, 6'1" senior, Sam Quigley. Number 4, 6'2" sophomore, Quinn Smith. And number 21, 6'2" senior, Landon Spidell. Head coach is Cliff Hawkins. Now the starting lineup for the Logansport Berries. They'll start like this. Number 3, 6'4", he's a senior, Deegan Kitchell. Number 4, he's 6'1", he's a senior, Carson Dubes. Wearing number 24, 5'10" senior, Chris Anthony DeValier. Wearing number 25, a 6'4" junior, Eli Baldwin. And wearing number 50, 6'7", a sophomore, R.J. Clem. Logansport Berries, they have 2 guys in double figures, and that's number 4, Carson Dubes, at 12.4 per game average. And also number 24, Chris Anthony DeValier, at 11.3 per game. The Tipton Blue Devils, they also have 2 players in double figures. That's number 3, Grady Carpenter, at 19.2. He also averages 7.8 boards a game and 6.6 assists per game. And the other gentleman in double figures, that's number 5, Sam Quigley, 10.4 points per game average. Now get ready to jump it up. It's going to be Grady Carpenter for the Blue Devils, 6'6", going to jump it up against number 3, Deegan Kitchell, at 6'4". They're both seniors. There's the whistle getting ready to tip off. 7:25 p.m. So they're going to adjust the guys on the court how they need to be. The official's going to toss it up. Here we go. Basketball on a Friday night. Toss is good. Tip. See the backcourt. Picked up by Logansport. Picked up there by 24, Chris Anthony DeValier. They'll work it down low. 2-point bucket just outside the paint on the baseline. Deegan Kitchell. He wears number 3. 2-0 contest early going. Blue Devils first possession. They'll work it down low. Shot off the glass. Wouldn't go. That was Landon Spidell. Come down with the basketball. They'll work it back in the front court. Another chance at the rim right here in the front court for the Blue Devils. They're working in free throw line. Kick it back down baseline. They're working back out top. Quinn Smith going to dribble in. He'll go off the glass. Shot when he go. Got his own board. Turn around. He'll get it back outside. 3-point shot. Sam Quigley rims off. Wouldn't go. Aller trying to fight for the board. Finally came up with by number 3, Deegan Kitchell of the Berries. It ball's in the front court. Working the basketball there is DeValier. DeValier wears 24. Working against him is Peyton Aller. They're working behind the arc. Left side with the basketball, Carson Dubes. Back to DeValier. He'll go baseline off the glass. Couldn't get it. Got his own board. Reaching down, trying to tie him up there was Peyton Aller. No whistle. Ball's in the front court, still in the hands of the Berries. Outside the arc, 3-point shot. Rims off, wouldn't go. Shot taken by number 4, Carson Dubes. To the front court, Tipton Blue Devils, Grady Carpenter. They go hard to the hoop. They go off the glass. It'll rim around, revolution the rim a couple of times and fall in. Yeah, Dr. J. Dr. J had that record a while back. I think it was an NBA record. Might have been an ABA. 4 revolutions for Dr. J on his shot. We're down the baseline. Off the glass, 2-point bucket. Good. That's number 50, R.J. Clem. He's a 6'7" sophomore. It's a 4-2 contest. Berries in front. 6:16 on the game clock. We're in the first quarter. We're at the Berry Bowl in Logansport. Turnaround jumper, 14-footer good for Grady Carpenter. Carpenter may be hot tonight. We'll hope so. 6:03 on the game clock. 4-4 contest. Spin move out top. DeValier trying to hand the ball off. And he wasn't ready for the pass. The ball goes out of bounds. They're communicating now. DeValier and a mishap there with Deegan Kitchell. Just different pages. Gives the ball back to Tipton on an unforced turnaround. I said turnover. There we go. Turnover. Ball's in the front court. Sam Quigley calling out some directions. Through the legs. Out top. Picks up his dribble. Works to the left side straight away. That's Quinn Smith. Back to Sam Quigley. They'll work it down. They'll get it to Landon Spidell. He'll dish it off. 2-point bucket in the paint. Grady Carpenter. And he acknowledges a good pass to Landon from Spidell to Carpenter. Working in the front court. 5.5 minutes left. Blue Devils by 2. Free throw line. Kick it back out. DeValier. You're going to toss it down low. Posting up is R.J. Clem. Inside out play. 3-point shot. Good. Credit the bucket. That's 25. Eli Baldwin. Baldwin is now 2 for 4 from three-point range on the season. Turnaround jumper elbow, left side, rims around, wouldn't go. That was Grady Carpenter. Rebound out there, now the outlet to Carson Dubes. Dubes in the front court. Going to work it down baseline. They're working back inside. Chicken wing. Going to get some space right there. They're going to call a foul. It's going to be an offensive foul, as Clark Kellogg calls it. It's a chicken wing. Hooked him around with that ball in the other hand on the dribble. And that foul whistle on number 3, Deegan Kitchell. He has one, and the team has one. Tipton yet to commit a foul here in the first half. 4:58 on the game clock. Ball brought in, Sam Quigley. In the ball game is Isaac Humrickhouse. Ball brought up from the baseline. Sam Quigley. Back out top, Peyton all to Quigley. They'll bounce it down low. Landon Spidell tipped away and stolen by number 4, Carson Dubes. Going back the other direction. He'll pop a shot, coast to coast. Three-point shot wouldn't go. Rebound, Grady Carpenter. Carpenter going to bounce it in the front court. Right there, Peyton Aller back to Carpenter. Outside the arc, three-point shot in the air. Good. Sam Quigley, left elbow extended. Sam Quigley for 3. He picks up three-point shot number 9 on the season. He's now 9 for 24. He's above 35%. And we'll mention this game tonight is being brought to you by The Shack. Hey, Blue Devil fans, looking for the perfect spot before or after the game? Swing by The Shack, your ultimate game day hangout. We've got something for every team member. Whether you're craving a classic Shack pizza or ready to tackle a Shack stack with single, double, or triple burger patties. And that's not all. They've got your game day staples, such as cold beers, refreshing cocktails, and their loaded spiral potatoes. Bring your game face, your appetite, and your friends for a winning dining experience. That's The Shack, 311 East Jefferson Street. That's in Tipton. Ball brought in from the backcourt. Trying to cross the timeline, Logansport Berries. Double team there, going to be a steal. At half-court line, Grady Carpenter, ball's loose, and that's going to belong in the hands of Sam Quigley. Ball nearly got stolen back. Grady Carpenter trying to keep control of that basketball. Three-point shot, same location. Sam Quigley couldn't get that one. Rebound, Devalier. On the dribble, he'll pick it up. He'll bounce it outside. That's number 3, Deegan Kitchell. Baseline jumper, 2-point shot good. Logansport, 25, Eli Baldwin. Baldwin shooting well from 2-point land. He's now 12 for 23 on the season. 3:45 on the game clock. 9-9 ball game. All tied up. 2 East Division teams matching up tonight here at Logansport. We're going to back out top. Peyton Aller. Now Sam Quigley. He'll work it inside. In the paint. Shot off the mark. Grady Carpenter. Rebound fought for. Tipped away and finally picked up by Isaac Humrickhouse. They'll reset the offense. Sam Quigley. Works it left side. Go to the corner. Humrickhouse for 3. Rimmed off. Wouldn't go. Tipped away and picked up on the rebound by Landon Spidell. There's going to be a foul whistle. We're going to whistle this on 24. Chris Anthony Devalier. He'll pick up his first foul in the ball game. Sam Quigley takes the brunt of it. He's okay. Devalier tries to help him up off the surface. It's all good. Ball's in the front court. Blue Devils on the approach. Sam Quigley going to dribble in and get it to Landon Spidell. Kick it back out. 3-point shot, good. Peyton Aller for 3. Peyton Aller, he's now 5 for 19 from 3-point land. He's working on that 30% average. Working it to the front court. Nearly a steal. It will be a steal. Peyton Aller steals it in the front court. Gets it up ahead. Grady Carpenter. They go off the glass, right side, 2-point bucket. Grady Carpenter. Credit the assist to Peyton Aller. 14-9 ball game. Blue Devils by 5. Baseball pass to the front court. They'll work it down low. 2-point bucket, good. Right side of the glass in the paint. That's 25, Eli Baldwin. Baldwin is on fire here in the first quarter. 2:24 left. 14-11. Blue Devils by 3. In the front court, Grady Carpenter way out top. They're working left side behind the arc. Sam Quigley. Back out top, Isaac Humrickhouse. Working around the perimeter, Peyton Aller. Now back to Sam. Outside the arc, 3-point shot on the way. Wouldn't go. Grady Carpenter going to carry him hard. He's going to go out of bounds right there close to Brian Strong. You know, Brian Strong was a player in his day. I tell you what, he's a great athletic director. And he volunteers a lot of his time with the IHSAA at their events. I've seen him at a baseball event. He was very kind to put me in sports. We are thankful. Ball's in the front court. Devalier. High hop. They're working down low in the paint. 2-point shot wouldn't go. Rebound put back. Kitchell is good. He rebounded the shot by R.J. Clem. And Kitchell got the bucket, and he got fouled. He'll shoot one more. 1:50 on the game clock. 14-13. Deegan Kitchell can tie the ball game with this shot. So in the ball game again, we're going to see Quinn Smith. Where's number 4 for the Blue Devils? Taking a breather is Sam Quigley. In the ball game for Logansport is number 30, Tate Strong. He's a 5'9" senior. So at the foul line is Deegan Kitchell. He'll have one. That foul whistled on 12. Shot in the air, rimmed off long, wouldn't go. That foul whistled on 12. Grayson McFall's in the ball game. He picks up that foul. So the Blue Devils have one. Berries have two. We're about to end the first quarter. 1 minute, 38 seconds left. 14-13. Blue Devils by one. Blue Devils working it in the front court. Grady Carpenter working against him. Deegan Kitchell. We're working to the right side behind the arc. Peyton Aller back to Grady. Grady way out top. Kitchell still guarding Grady. We'll split off and we're in a 2-3 zone. Working off right there, Peyton Mitchell. Peyton Aller. They get it back to Grady. 3-point shot. Rims off long. Fight for the board. Peyton Aller comes up with it. Working there hard against Chris Anthony. Devalier. Tipped away, a chest pass. Down low. Going to be tipped away and stolen by Logansport. Devalier takes a pass. Goes up with a shot. Left-handed layup wouldn't go. Rebound Grady. He'll go the distance. He'll hand off right there on a bounce pass to Quinn Smith. And Quinn Smith fouled in the act of shooting. He'll shoot two. So they're going to whistle this foul on number 4. Logansport, that's Carson Dukes. Carson Dukes picks up his first foul. At the foul stripe is Quinn Smith. Quinn Smith going to get a couple. First shot up and good. So you got short. That's all right. You got that? Thank you. You take it off. It's all right. It's all right. Thank you. So first shot wouldn't go. Quinn Smith will have one more. 55.8 seconds left. First quarter. 14-13. He got the back end of a 2-shot foul. Quinn Smith got one. So it's a 15-13 contest. 12-point lead, or excuse me, a 2-point leader are Tipton outside the arc. 3-point shot, left-handed shot, wouldn't go. Shot taken there by Carson Dubes. So ball goes out of bounds. It's going to belong to Tipton. It was a hard carom. And back in the ball game for Logansport, we're going to see number 50, R.J. Clem. Taking a breather is number 3, Deegan Kitchell. So ball's going to be brought in, 84 feet baseline to baseline. Isaac Humrickhouse. You can dribble across the timeline. Next, see him Quigley back to Humrickhouse. Back to Quigley. Around the perimeter, working the left side. Quinn Smith. Grayson McFall's inside out play. 3-point shot. Good. That was Sam Quigley just right of center. It's an 18-13 contest. Blue Devils by 5. 20 seconds left. They break the press with a pass. They'll go to the corner. R.J. Clem. He'll work it down low. Fadeaway jumper off the glass wouldn't go. He'll absorb a foul and he'll shoot twice. The foul was committed by Tipton. They're going to whistle this foul, and Grayson McFalls, he'll pick up a quick second foul. And Grayson McFalls wondering how that happened to him. Wasn't quite sure. He was in the vicinity. We're going to see Peyton Aller back in the game here in just a second here. Rims off, wouldn't go. At the free throw line for Logansport, number 30, Tate Strong. Strong is now 4 for 5. You take that back. He's now 3 for 5 on the season. He's shooting 60%. In the ball game is Peyton Aller. Second shot, rims around, wouldn't go. Going to be a foul whistle on the rebound. They're going to whistle this foul evidently on Grayson McFalls, and he's going to pick up a quick third foul here in the first quarter. So Grayson McFalls is going to pick up a third foul. Coach Hawkins having a little bit of a conversation with one of the officials. And the official kind of says, like, I'm sorry, but that's just the way the ball bounces. And McFall's going to sit down for maybe a little bit. We don't know how long. Coach Cliff Hawkins will decide. They'll work it inside in the paint, tipped away. Pick up the basketball. That's 50. R.J. Clem. Go back the other direction. Grady Carpenter couldn't get the shot to go. Down put back is good. Came quickly, and Grady Carpenter is grimacing. He might have came down flat-footed on that shot, and I can understand what his lower back might be feeling like, because I also picked up some salt bags from Needler's in Tipton this week, and I didn't pick them up the correct way, and I'm paying the price for it the last couple, 3 days, and it's hurting right now. So we'll go to a quarter break. The end of one, Tipton 20, Logansport 13, and also tonight's ball game is being brought to you in part by Rutledge Well Drilling. Rutledge Well Drilling. When you think of water, think of Rutledge Well Drilling. Pumps, sales, service, water conditioning, water softeners, iron filters, and trenching. You can call Rutledge Well Drilling. Call them at 765-292-2315. Again, that's 765-292-2315, or visit them on the web, rutledgewelldrilling.com. They're west of Atlanta, about 3 miles. They are licensed, insured, honest, dependable, and always professional. That's Mike, Nathan, and Levi Rutledge. So there's a second horn. I got to admit, I met a gentleman this morning at Jim Dandy in Noblesville, Mike White. Mike White, I tell you what, his sports knowledge is off the charts. He's a big fan of the Oklahoma City ball teams. He's a truck driver, and I tell you what, saw him again at Walmart. I believe that was his wife. What a gentleman. Ball brought in. Blue Devils in the front court. Alternate possession arrow gives it to Tipton. Outside the arc, Peyton Aller. Grady Carpenter back in the ballgame. They'll get him in the right elbow. They'll kick it back out. 3-point shot. Sam Quigley wouldn't go. Rebound, Logansport. Number 30, Tate Strong. To the front court, Devalier. Devalier on the dribble. Working out top, guarding him is Peyton Aller. Pretty closely guarded, and they're administering a count. Peyton Aller knocked the ball free, and it's going to be stolen by Landon Spidell. So to the front court, long, low pass, a half-court pass, trying to find Quinn Smith on the cut at the baseline. It goes out of bounds. Belongs to Logansport. So the Blue Devils are going to apply some pressure. 2-2-1. 2 in the backcourt. That's Sam Quigley and Peyton Aller. They'll get it to Devalier. Go across the timeline. Carson Dubes. They'll go to the corner with it. R.J. Clem back to Dubes. They'll go to the corner. Thought about a shot there. Kicks it back out. Touches the hands briefly. Tate Strong. Dubes. He'll kick it back out. Thought about a shot there. It was Devalier. He'll get it to Dubes. He will take a three. Wouldn't go. Rebound, Grady Carpenter. 6:52 on the game clock. We're in the second quarter. Blue Devils by 7. Working around the perimeter out top. Sam Quigley. He'll dish off. Bounce pass. Grady Carpenter. Working against him is Devalier. Get it to Quinn Smith. Back to Carpenter. They're good to Sam Quigley in the paint. He'll pop a shot about a 12-footer. Good. Sam Quigley for 2. 22-13. Blue Devils by 9. Across the timeline with the pass to R.J. Clem. Clem going to bring the ball back out. They'll get it to Carson Dubes. Dubes, the highest point totaler for Logansport at 12.4 a game. There'll be a reach-in foul. They're going to whistle a foul. Dubes and Peyton Aller got locked up, and Dubes reaches in, picks up the foul. So Carson Dubes going to have 2 in the ball game. That's the first foul here in the second quarter on either team. Ball's going to be brought in three-quarter court. Brought in by Sam Quigley. He'll bounce it in to Peyton Aller. So Quigley will get the ball back. He'll bring it out. He'll reset the offense straight away. He'll dribble right side out in front of Coach Lang. He'll dish it back across adjacent. Peyton Aller. They're working down Grady Carpenter. They're working down low and Spidell. Spidell couldn't get the shot to go. Rebound, R.J. Clem. Long pass, Devalier. Gets it down low. He get the ball back. Devalier, left-handed three-point shot, wouldn't go. Rebound, Grady Carpenter. To the front court, Landon Spidell. They go off the glass. 2-point bucket, good. Grady Carpenter with the assist. There'll be a timeout on the surface. 24-13. Blue Devils by 9. 5:40 left here in the second quarter. And this game is also in part being brought to you by Noblesville Trophies. Noblesville Trophies, you can shop them online at noblesvilletrophies.com or stop in, if only to browse around. They're located at 1740 South 10th Street. We'll mention that's in Noblesville, Indiana. They have trophies, awards, and plaques, and more. Fast turnaround. Prices are low. Prices are so low, you may want to be a repeat customer. That's Noblesville Trophies, 1740 South 10th Street, Noblesville, Indiana, 46060. They're open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. You can reach them by telephone at 317-773-7391. Again, their number is 317-773-7391. Noblesville Trophies in Noblesville. There's a second buzzer. 60-second timeout. It's going to be brought in from the backcourt, Logansport. Tipton going to run the 2-2-1 once again. DeValier on the dribble. Being guarded there by Peyton Aller. They get the ball back from Dubes. Back to Dubes. Let's try to break the press. They will. Dribbling across there is DeValier. Double team. Sam Quigley and Peyton Aller. They'll pass out of it. Out top of the basketball. DeValier. Outside the arc on the dribble now is 30. Tate Strong. DeValier, triple threat available. He'll pass it in. Posted up right there is R.J. Clem. Turnaround sky hook. Wouldn't go. Got his own board. He'll be fouled now as he tries to go up with his third shot attempt. R.J. Clem. He towers. He's 6'7". Foul's going to be whistled on Tipton. In the ball game for the Blue Devils is number 40, Jace Clark, 6'3" junior. He picks up the foul. R.J. Clem, first shot, rims around and falls up and through. R.J. Clem, he's now 6 for 8 on the season. 75%, he'll get one more. Second shot, also good. 24-15, Blue Devils by 9. 5:02, clock moving. Crossing the timeline at a trot pace, Grady Carpenter. He'll work at the left side, Sam Quigley. Adjacent, Peyton Aller back to Quigley. Quigley triple threat, he'll dribble once. Bounce pass behind the arc. Grady Carpenter back to Quigley. In front of the cheering section, right there, they are festive in their Christmas gear. Outside the arc, three-point shot wouldn't go for Peyton Aller. Rebound put back is good. Sam Quigley, right place, right time. Quigley having a good first half. 26-15. Blue Devils by 11. Trying to beat the press once again, and they will with a bounce pass out top. Tate Strong working his way in off the glass. Shot wouldn't go. Logansport, that was 25. Eli Baldwin back the other direction. Grady Carpenter with the board. He'll dish it up ahead. Peyton Aller, a little bit hard off the glass, wouldn't go. 4:10 on the game clock. In the front court with the basketball, will dribble his way in the paint. 2-point shot, rims up and good. 25, Eli Baldwin. Baldwin averaging 6.2 a game. 6'4" junior. Outside with the basketball, Peyton Aller. With the basketball, he'll work it back to Grady Carpenter. Sam Quigley right side, back to Carpenter. Carpenter out top. 3-point shot now, right side. Wouldn't go for Sam Quigley. Rebound, Jace Clark. They go up the shot. He gets it deflected. Call that a block shot for R.J. Clem. Back the other direction. DeValier under the hoop. They go up the glass. And DeValier for two. DeValier in the land of the trees right there. DeValier scores the bucket. 26-19. 7-point advantage for Tipton. Going to dribble the lane. Grady Carpenter, left-handed layup, good. 2 points for Grady. It's 28-19. Substitution getting ready to check in for the Blue Devils. It's going to be Isaac Hummerkaus at the next dead ball. So a shoe comes off in the middle of the court. It belongs to Grayson McFalls. He slides it back on. No shoe tying needed. Oh, I tell you what, I just could never play with a loose shoe. I needed it tight and snug. So Grayson going to take a breather. Blue Devils are going to play on the court. In the ball game for him is 32, Isaac Hummerkaus. I should mention the Blue Devils wearing their black uniforms, blue numerals outlined in white. And going to be a steal in the front court, stolen there by Grady. He's going to dribble in. Going to be a holding foul. Grady trying to go to the basket and trying to play defense here with Carson Dubes. And Carson Dubes is going to pick up his third foul here in the first half. So Carson Dubes is almost in the same boat as Grayson McFalls. Grayson McFall's got his 3 fouls in the first quarter. So Dubes probably going to check out the ball. He did check out. So he's sitting on the bench right now, going to save some fouls. They're working down low on the baseline. In the paint, Grady Carpenter. Bounce pass, deflected, and stolen by Tate Strong of Logansport. Bring it back around. Devalier. He'll reset the offense. Way behind the arc. He'll work it right side. With the basketball for the Berries, that's number 23, Lucas Jones. 5'10" junior. Jones in the ball game for the Berries. 2:26 on the game clock. Devalier out top. Working the dribble there. Working against him lightly is Grady Carpenter. He'll cut him off at the baseline. Devalier, a lot of dribbling going on right there. Trying to find an opening down low. They'll work it right side with the basketball. Tate Strong. Strong going to work it back out top. Devalier. He'll work it in left elbow. Going to dish it off right there in the paint. Jump shot going to be taken, and it's good. Deegan Kitchell for 2. 28-21, a 7-point advantage for Tipton. Ball's in the front court. To the corner. Isaac Humrickhouse. 3-point shot. Rims off long. Wouldn't go. Going to be tipped out of bounds. Going to go off of the right knee of Logansport Berry, Tate Strong. So the Blue Devils are going to bring it in from their own baseline. Going to toss it in. That's Peyton Aller. He'll get it in. Sam Quigley. Get back to Grady. 3-point shot in the air for Grady. Good. From the left corner baseline, Grady Carpenter for 3. 31-21. Blue Devils by 10. Devalier going to pass across the timeline. Difficult pass to handle. Goes out of bounds. Hard to handle. Tate Strong. And then Blue Devils going to get the ball back. They'll throw it in from the side court. So it's going to be tossed in by Isaac Humrickhouse. Right there to the right side of the Blue Devil bench. Across the timeline at a dribble pace. Sam Quigley. He'll direct some traffic. Pick up the dribble well outside the 3-point line. He'll get it to Grady. Grady Carpenter back to Sam. Sam's going to work it in. Grady Carpenter in the paint. Turnaround jumper. About a 12-footer. Got it. Right-handed floater. A little bit of a hook shot there. Grady Carpenter for 2. 33-21. Blue Devils by 12. We're going to the front court. Logansport. In the hands of Eli Baldwin. Back out. They'll get it to Lucas Jones. Chest pass. Tipped. He goes out of bounds. Tipped off the hands. I believe it was Grady Carpenter. And the Logansport Berries will bring it in from the side court in their own front court. 55.5 seconds left. Second quarter. Looking to get it in. Finally does. Devalier. Devalier motioning some directions. Guarding him is Peyton Aller. Devalier going to work at the left side, trying to go to the baseline. He'll bring it back out. Looking to get rid of it. He picked his dribble up. He'll get it out there to Tate Strong. Strong lost the handle, picked up by Sam Quigley. Quigley going to go to the left side. He'll pass it off to Isaac Humrickhouse. It was a no-look pass. The pass was good. Humrickhouse is going to get hammered. His shot wouldn't go, but he'll earn 2 at the free throw line. We're going to see R.J. Clem back in the ballgame after the first shot. 6'7" sophomore for the Berries. That foul's whistled on Logansport, 25. Eli Baldwin. First shot, good. Isaac Humrickhouse. Isaac Humrickhouse on the season. He's now 3 for 3 at the free throw line. He'll get one more. We'll mention 25, Eli Baldwin. He has 1 foul in the ballgame. Isaac Humrickhouse got both of them. He's still 100% at 4 for 4 on the season. Going to work it in the backcourt. Going to break the press with the pass at half court. They'll get it to Deegan Kitchell. They'll go to the corner. 2-point shot wouldn't go. That was 25. Baldwin got his own rebound, went back up in the lane, couldn't get it. And they're going to whistle a foul on the rebounding stage. It's going to be called on Logansport. So that foul's whistled on number 50, R.J. Clem. He has 1, and the Logansport Berries have 4 fouls here in the second quarter. Clock moving down, 16 seconds left. To the front court, Sam Quigley. You work at left side, Peyton Aller, 10 seconds left. Way out top, near the logo. They get the Grady Carpenter, turnaround jumper at the right elbow, wouldn't go. Rebound, put back is good. Landon Spidell, 1 second left. Long shot, 3-quarter court, wouldn't go for Devalier. And that'll take us to halftime. Halftime score, Tipton Blue Devils 37, Logansport Berries 21, 10 minutes on the intermission. And we'll also mention this game tonight is being brought to you in part by Lisa Stokes Bear. Lisa Stokes Bear, Century 21. When you're thinking about residential or corporate relocations, you know a perfect house can soon become a perfect home. And Lisa Stokes Bear would like nothing more than to utilize her 26 plus years of experience to help you begin that process. Yes, real estate reliability is something a professional real estate agent and or real estate broker strives for, such as Lisa Stokes Bear. Your happiness and her success are two of the same. For the real estate lady with the high real estate IQ, contact Lisa Stokes Bear by cellular phone or by text message 317 513 4086. Again, her number is 317 513 4086. That's Lisa Stokes Bear, Century 21. And also bringing you tonight's contest is Jim Dandy Restaurants. Jim Dandy Restaurants will mention at Jim Dandy, you'll not only enjoy an incredible dining experience, and a Jim Dandy menu simply speaks for itself. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, hot soups, fresh fruits with a fully loaded salad bar. And even though the Tipton High School was being constructed in the early 1960s, Jim Dandy Restaurant continues to support Tipton Blue Devil basketball and Tipton Blue Devil athletics. Since prior to opening, Jim Dandy Restaurants, they opened in 1964. Good food, good friends, good times. Open 7 days. Tipton and Noblesville. And also bringing you tonight's contest is Indiana Express Rentals. Indiana Express Rentals, when you find yourself looking for that dependable moving truck rental company, that high quality choice isn't far away. You can call Indiana Express Rentals. They're located at the south edge of Noblesville at 1708 South 8th Street. Simply call them at 317 773 4800. Again, that number is 317 773 4800. They have up to 26-foot box trucks available, and a truck with a Tommy lift can sure come in handy. That's Indiana Express Rentals. Their hours of operation are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. They're open on Saturday, 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. That's Penske Truck Rentals. The name Penske alone takes any possible concerns away from any travel. That is Penske Truck Rentals, Indiana Express Rentals in Noblesville. I tell you what, right there, I'm looking at a gentleman. He's walking down the stairways right there. That's Noah. Noah Hemrick House. He's got a camera in his hand almost all the time. He's got the sophisticated camera. It takes videos. And Noah, I tell you what, Noah does an exceptional job for the Blue Devils basketball team. And we'll also mention out of Tipton, Hope Jewelers. That's Hope Jewelers, Tipton. Precious times are made for precious moments. And Hope Jewelers are there to meet your every special need in the field of diamonds, gold, and silver, etc. Stop in and visit Hope Jewelers in downtown Tipton, next to the Diana Theater. They're located at 135 East Jefferson Street, Tipton, Indiana, 46072. You can reach them by phone at 765-675-9720. Again, their number is 765-675-9720. That's Hope Jewelers. They're open daily, Tuesday through Friday, 9:30 to 5:30. They're open on Saturday, 9:30 to 2. That's Hope Jewelers in Tipton. And we'll also let you know that tomorrow, Saturday games tomorrow night. Hoosier Conference, 5 games on the agenda tomorrow night. 6 Hoosier Conference teams. All games are at 7:30 except for one. The one game at 8 o'clock is Logansport at Mechaniqua. That's tomorrow night. Benton Central will be at Lafayette Jeff tomorrow night. Central Catholic will be at Rossville. Twin Lakes, the Indians, will be at North White. And West Lafayette will be at Hamilton Heights. That'll be a cross-conference matchup. And I understand that should be a good one. Might even watch that one. I don't know. But we'll also mention tonight's ball game is also in part being brought to you by Encompass Credit Union. Encompass Credit Union, if you're looking for a financial partner that's as community-minded as you are, welcome to Encompass Credit Union. They are North Central Indiana's premier financial institution. At Encompass Credit Union, they believe in putting their members first. Whether you're looking for lower rates on loans or higher rates on savings, or if you're just looking for a friendly face to help you with your financial needs, they've got you covered. You can join them today and become a part of a financial cooperative that truly cares, with branches located in Tipton, Frankfort, and Kokomo. They're here to serve the community. That's Encompass Credit Union, where community comes full circle. Visit them online at encompasscu.org. Again, that's encompasscu.org, or at any of their convenient locations. That's Encompass Credit Union. And we'll also mention, we'll talk a little bit about what's going to happen. Christmas and New Year's tournaments. We'll talk about some tournaments that are going to happen during the Christmas break. And there will be 6 out of 9 Hoosier Conference teams participating in a tournament. We'll mention on the 27th and 28th of December, out of the East Division, Western Panthers will be in the Lebanon tournament. There will be 8 teams, and then Western will play Perry Meridian in Game 2 on December 27th at 1 p.m. Hamilton Heights Huskies, they'll also play on December 27th and 28th. They'll be in the Switzerland County tournament, also 8 teams in that tournament. Hamilton Heights will go against Paoli on December 27th. That will be Game 2, and that game will start at 11 a.m. Game 1 is about a 9 o'clock start. Man, that's early. And then on the 2nd and 3rd of January, Tipton Blue Devils will participate in the Clinton Central Tournament. January 2nd, Tipton will go against Clinton Prairie. That may be a good one. And if you want to get there live, it's always good to be there live. If you can't, Put Me in Sports will be there. And the Clinton Prairie Tipton game will tip off at 6:30 p.m. Game 1 on January 2nd. The winner will play at 8 o'clock on the 3rd. The loser will play the consolation game at 6:30 on the 3rd. And Logansport, the Berries. The Berries will play on December 27th and 28th. They will participate in the LaPorte tournaments, Logansport Berries. And we'll mention there'll be 8 teams in that tournament also. And Northridge and Logansport will play in game number 2 on the 27th. That'll be at 12:30, right after the noon hour, 12:30 start. Northridge and Logansport let's take it back. Northridge and Logansport, yes, at LaPorte High School. And as mentioned, LaPorte can seat comfortably almost 4,000 spectators. And we'll mention Twin Lakes the Indians. They'll play on the 28th, a one-day tournament, 4 teams at Elkhart. Twin Lakes will play Elkhart at 11:45 a.m. And the winners will play at 7:45. The consolation game at 6 o'clock. That's a one-day tournament. Benton Central Bison, a one-day tournament, also on the 28th. Benton Central will go against the Washington Hatchets. That'll be a 4 o'clock start. It's a one-day tournament for the Bison, and that'll happen right there on the 28th. So they inbound the basketball. Alternate possession arrow gives it back to Logansport. Logansport on the dribble in the front court. Going to dish off to Dubes. Dubes out top, being guarded there by Sam Quigley. 37-21, just beginning the second half. 7:42 on the game clock, third quarter. Right side to Dubes. Picks up the dribble. He'll put it on the floor now. They're working back around. DeValier working inside to R.J. Clem. He back his way down, and he's going to turn around jumper off the glass, being guarded there by Grady Carpenter. Carpenter's kind of deflects the shot there and finally gets the rebound. Carpenter working hard on the boards. 37-21, Blue Devils in the front court. 7:15 left, third quarter. Sam Quigley picks up the dribble, works back out top. Grady Carpenter, he'll dribble it in and get it to Landon Spidell. Inside out, back to Quigley. They'll get it to Quinn Smith. He'll drive the lane. Left-handed layup is good. Quinn Smith for two. 7 minutes left, 39-21 on the dribble. Going to go baseline, lost the handle. It's going to be stolen by Quinn Smith in the backcourt. Now the front court now. They're working down low. Grady Carpenter tries to throw a left-handed softball pass. Had a lot of effort in that one, but it went out of bounds. And Grady touches himself on the chest, letting people know, hey, it was me. He knew it. But the ball's in the front court, trying to get to the front court. Logansport now on the bounce pass. DeValier to Dubes. Dubes going to go across the timeline. They're working back around the perimeter. DeValier in the paint, outside the paint. He'll take a shot off the glass. He'll get the bucket. DeValier is going to shoot one. DeValier at the free throw line. They're going to whistle this foul on Tipton. Whistle on number 2, Peyton Aller. He has one. Team foul number 1 here in the third quarter on Tipton. 6:32 left. DeValier left-handed, first shot up and good. Only shot he'll get. It's a 3-point play for Chris Anthony DeValier. He's a senior, listed at 5'10". We're going to round the perimeter. Out top, Quinn Smith. Right side, Peyton Aller, back to Grady. Grady outside the arc. He'll dribble in. In the paint, he'll float one up right-handed. Good. Didn't need the backboard. Didn't hardly need the rim. 2-point bucket for Grady. 41-24. Ball's in the front court. DeValier. He'll pass it down low. 2-point bucket. Good. Off the glass. R.J. Clem. And that's a 2-point bucket for Clem. It's 41-26. Blue Devils by 15. 5:52 on the game clock. Out top. Work the Peyton Aller to Sam Quigley. Baseline. They go off the glass. Got his shot deflected by R.J. Clem. Back the other direction. DeValier. Underhanded scoop shot off the glass and good. DeValier for 2 more. We're going to back around. They're going to go off the glass. They're going to whistle a foul. It's going to be an offensive foul. We're going to call an offensive foul. And the official says, I'll make the call. I'm good. Don't need any help. So the foul's called on Tipton. Let me guess this. Might have that incorrect. Foul listed. They're going to put this on Logansport. Number 50, R.J. Clem, going to get the foul. Going to be brought in baseline, right of the bucket. Sam Quigley tosses it in the paint. Grady Carpenter over the rim for 2. 43-28, back to a 15-point advantage for the Blue Devils. 5:22 on the game clock. Outside the arc there, we're going back around Dubes. Back out to DeValier. So we're going back around. Carson Dubes. He'll dribble back out. DeValier on the dribble. Back pedal dribble now being picked up by Sam Quigley. Picks up the basketball. Bounce pass out top. 25, Eli Baldwin. 3-point shot. DeValier wouldn't go. Baldwin with the rebound. Going to put it back up left-handed. Got the bucket. Baldwin, tough shot in the paint. Left-handed floater. 43-30. Off the glass at the other end. Grady Carpenter. Left side of the bucket. 2-point bucket. Good. It's 45-30. Outside the arc for Dubes. Short off the mark. Wouldn't go. R.J. Clem trying to come down with the board. And he's going to get fouled during the rebound. They're going to whistle this foul on Tipton. And Sam Quigley going to pick up the foul. He's got one. Team foul number 2 on the Blue Devils here in the third quarter. Taking a breather for Tipton is number 4, Quinn Smith. Ball brought in. R.J. Clem. He'll back up. He'll off the glass. Nice play by R.J. Clem for 2 in the paint. 45-32. To the front court with the basketball. Sam Quigley. He'll work a right side. Grady Carpenter. Carpenter has a triple threat available. He'll pick up a screen from Landon. He'll go baseline. Kick it back inside. Couldn't come up with the basketball. Trying to get it to Isaac Humrickhouse. It was a hot pass. They're going to go back the other direction. They're going to be a charging foul. Sam Quigley, he seems to know when to set up for the charge. About like a Nolan Swan. Kind of taking over where Nolan left off. It's going to be a full 60-second timeout called by the Blue Devils. With 4:14 left here in the third quarter. Tipton 45, Logansport 32. This game is also in part being brought to you by Discount Copies. Discount Copies, conveniently located at the west edge of Noblesville, 46062. They are behind Pizza Hut and next to Bowl 32. They're right there along State Road 32. At Discount Copies, they provide set-up services where you can turn your artwork into things like note cards, notepads, prints, and calendars. And it's never too early to think about personalized Christmas cards. Got to think about them for next year. It's a little bit too late with Christmas just about 5 days away. Matter of fact, we'd like to wish you a Merry Christmas if we happen to forget before the broadcast's over. Posters and oversized printing also available. If you're planning a wedding, they can print all of your necessary needs. You can reach Discount Copies by dialing 317-773-8783. Again, 317-773-8783. Or on the email, you can find them at discountcopies96@gmail.com. Bring it from the backcourt. Crossing the timeline, Blue Devils, Sam Quigley. Works at left side, Isaac Humrickhouse. Now back out top, Peyton Aller to Isaac. Trying to bounce it in to Grady Carpenter. It's tipped away. Good defense there by number 3, Deegan Kitchell of the Berries. So Deegan's going to guard the inbound. Grady's going to try to inbound the basketball. In the front court on the side court line. Looking to get it in. Works it in, finally gets it in. It's going to be a push foul. They're going to call a foul. And R.J. Clem is going to be an unfortunate location there. He's going to pick up his third foul in the ball game. So R.J. Clem has 3. Grayson McFalls has 3. And I believe Carson Dubes also has 3. So they'll bring the ball in. Tipton. Sam Quigley gets it in. Peyton Aller. Grady Carpenter back to Sam. Sam, 3-point shot, rims off, wouldn't go. Rebound picked up by Devalier. He'll pass it up ahead. That's Deegan Kitchell. Back to Dubes. Now to Devalier. He'll go left side of the lane off the glass, and he'll get another opportunity at a 3-point play. So Devalier goes hard to the hoop. Outside the paint, left-handed off the glass, and fouls whistled on Sam Quigley. Quigley has 2. Both teams with 3 fouls here in the third quarter. Devalier. Shot up. Rims off short. Wouldn't go. Rebound. Quinn Smith of Tipton. Smith going to dribble across the timeline. To the front court. Dish off. Sam Quigley. Right side near the paint. Near the corner, I should say. Peyton Aller. Back to Quigley. They'll get it to Quinn Smith. He'll drive through the lane. Shot wouldn't go. Rebound out there. R.J. Clem. He'll dish off. Outlet. 24. Chris Anthony. Devalier. They're working in the paint. Dubes. Pick it back up. Back out top to Devalier. Being guarded closely by Sam Quigley. They'll work it left side. Carson Dubes. Back out. Devalier. He'll dribble in, go baseline, and take a floater. Floater's good. Baseline just outside the paint. He took the jump shot, and he shot that one on the way down, about like a George McGinnis used to do. So it's 45-36. Blue Devils by 9. 2:50 left in the third. Bounce pass. Baseline drive. Grady Carpenter going to wave off the shot. They're going to say it's out of bounds. Foul occurred on the floor. Going to whistle this foul on Logan Street. We're going to see number 12, Grayson McFalls, back in the ball game. Taking a breather for Tipton is 21, Landon Spidell. So McFall's back in the game, 2:45 left here in the third. He'll bounce it in. Grady Carpenter, triple threat available. He's using that pivot foot. He'll dribble in now, baseline. Bring it back out. He'll kick it back out to Sam Quigley. Right side, Peyton Aller, triple threat available. He'll dribble right. He's going to work against her. Some friction there. No foul called. Step back, three-point shot good. Peyton Aller hits the three. And they're going to whistle a foul. Or maybe it's a netting violation. You're going to let us know. So we've got some type of warning. Might be a netting warning. Didn't see it, but a lot of guys would like to touch the ball. If your team just shot the ball and it goes through the hoop, you're not allowed to touch the basketball. So the other team can grab it through the net and hurry and get back down the floor in one motion. So if you touch the ball and it goes through the net, you're the guy your team just made the bucket. That's a no-no. I think we just got a warning on Tipton. Not sure. I got headphones on that I'm just looking at a silent movie. In the front court, Devalier. Devalier on the dribble, left-handed spin move. Kept his pivot foot, dribbles it, passes it back out. But we're going to have top Eli Baldwin. They'll get it back to Devalier. Devalier being guarded there by Quinn Smith. Devalier, crossover dribble. In the paint, left-handed, off the glass, and he'll go back to the stripe. Devalier going to have an opportunity for his third three-point play opportunity in this ball game. We're going to see Isaac Humrichhouse in the ball game now. He's going to check in for Tipton Blue Devil, number 2. Not quite sure. So Coach Cliff Hawkins going to say Quinn Smith going to take a breather. He'll take a breather, and at the free throw line once again is number 24, Chris Anthony Devalier, 5'10" senior. Shot up and good, three-point play. Devalier, 48-39, 9-point advantage for Tipton. Crossing the timeline at a walk pace, Grady Carpenter. He'll pick up the pace. He'll hand off to Sam Quigley. Now back out top, Peyton Aller, left side behind the arc. Working to Quigley. They'll work it down low. They'll get it to Grayson Falls. Inside out play, and the three-point bucket is good for Isaac Humrichhouse. Isaac Humrichhouse started the game at 33%. He's above that now. We're going to back around. We're going to left side, outside the arc. Doing the paint now. Floater, right-handed floater, good for R.J. Clem, 6'7" Barry. It's a 10-point ball game. 51-41. 1:10 left here in the third. In the front court, Grady Carpenter. He'll dribble. He'll go inside the lane. 2 big steps. He'll take a floater. Wouldn't get it, but he'll shoot twice. Tell you what, he can take some steps. He can cover some ground. And he's at the free throw line now, absorbing the foul. The foul is whistled on Deegan Kitchell. Deegan Kitchell has 4 in the ball game. First shot up and good for Grady Carpenter. Carpenter began this ball game at 73% from the three-point line. For Logansport, we're going to see number 30, Tate Strong, back in the game. Taking a breather is number 3, Deegan Kitchell. Grady Carpenter going to shoot one more. Second shot, rims off, wouldn't go. Rebound, R.J. Clem of Logansport. He'll dish off. Outlet, Devalier to the front court. Setting up the offense right there in front of the Logansport bench. Cross-court pass. We're going to back around. Dubes back to Devalier. Now back to Carson Dubes. Dubes being guarded there by Peyton Aller. Out top, Devalier. 41 seconds left. Third quarter. Baseline. Steps in. 2-point shot. Wouldn't go. Shot taken by Tate Strong. Rebound Tipton. Grady Carpenter going to walk it to the timeline. 30 seconds left. Going to have to hustle. Use about every bit of that 10 seconds. And when he gets to the pros, he'll only get 8 seconds. I hope he does. 52-41. 16 seconds left. Peyton Aller will dribble, get it back out top. Logo right there, Mr. Felix the Cat. 1871, the oldest mascot in the nation, or I should say in the state of Indiana. Grady shot out top, 3-point shot, rims off at the buzzer. Third quarter complete after 3 complete here at Logansport. Tipton 52, Logansport 41. And we do thank you for tuning in. And we'll also mention tonight's ball game is in part being brought to you by Dean's Auto Parts. Dean's Auto Parts, CarQuest Auto Parts. They're located at 1110 South Peru Street, Cicero, Indiana, 46034. They're located at the south edge of Cicero at Cicero Town Plaza. They are team members at CarQuest Auto Parts in Cicero, and they are there to ensure that you get the right parts the first time. You can reach them by phone by dialing 317-984-4931. Again, their number is 317-984-4931. They are a locally owned automotive parts store that works to serve. That's Dean's Auto Parts in Cicero. Another second buzzer. Fourth quarter getting ready to begin. And my wife let me know about the IU Notre Dame game. She lets me know that IU intercepted Notre Dame on their first drive. Oh, boy. Sounds good to me. All right, they're going to inbound the basketball. Alternate possession arrow will be brought in by Tipton. Grady Carpenter. Slightly to the backcourt, Peyton Aller. 7:58. Here we go, fourth quarter. 52-41. Out top, deep in the front court, Grady Carpenter. We get a right side baseline jumper. Good. 3-point shot. Sam Quigley for three. 55-41. Blue Devils by 14. 7:38 on the game clock. Devalier out top, throwing the ball back and forth with Carson Dubes. Guarding out top is Sam Quigley. They'll work a right side. 30. Tate Strong back to Devalier. Devalier, 3 3-point opportunities at the foul stripe here in the ball game. I'm sure he got 2 of them. I can't remember the middle one. I hope he got it too. We're going back around Devalier. They're called blocking foul. Sam Quigley trying to draw the charge there. That was a 50-50 ball, and they call the foul on Sam. So Sam Quigley going to pick up his third foul here in the ball game. 7:14 left here in the fourth quarter. We brought in baseline. Logansport, he'll bounce it in. On the dribble, left right-handed floater, good in the paint. That was 25 to Eli Baldwin. Eli Baldwin is 6'4" junior, averages 6.2 a game. We're going to right side in the front court. On the dribble, Sam Quigley out top, Peyton Aller. Left side behind the arc, Grady Carpenter, he'll bring it back out. He's being guarded there by Tate Strong. He'll dribble in, pick up the dribble, out top, Peyton Aller. Right side, Sam Quigley, he'll dribble in. They go baseline, try to go to the shot there. Grayson McFall's got his first shot blocked, but he stayed with it. Ball came back down. He went reverse layup. Grayson McFalls for 2. So going to be a timeout called. 6:43 left here in the fourth quarter. 57-53. Blue Devils in front. We'll also mention this game is in part being brought to you by Camino and Company. Camino and Company. They're in downtown Noblesville. Camino and Company is a mobile flower shop brought to you by local flower farmers and providers, small business partners, and the Camino and Company founders. Their mascot is a 1984 El Camino SS. That El Camino is black. It's owned by D.E. Witham. D.E. Witham is the grandpa of Carly Elbrett Witham. Carly is the owner of Camino and Company. You can look online. You can find out a lot of information at Camino and Company by going to Camino-and-company.com. So we're going to inbound the basketball 84 feet away. Logansport Berries picked up there by 24. That's Devalier. Bounce pass, left side to Dukes. He'll bring it back out, square it up to get it back to Devalier. Right side behind the arc. He'll dribble it, push it down low. 2-point shot wouldn't go. Rebound put back will. That original shot wouldn't go by 25, Eli Baldwin. But cleaning it up right there is number 50, R.J. Clem. 2-point bucket for Clem, 57-45. 12-point advantage, Tipton. 3-point shot at the other end. Sam Quigley wouldn't go. Rebound picked up by Tate Strong. Devalier with the basketball. He's going to dribble in. left side of the goal. He'll take a shot, trying to absorb a foul. No foul called. And he'll get up and hurry, work back the other end. Grady Carpenter in the front court, behind the arc, out top, works it right side. Sam Quigley. Quigley squares it up, straight away, gets the ball back. Peyton Aller now down inside. Grady Carpenter off the glass, wouldn't go. Coming down hard right there is Grayson McFalls. Grayson McFalls will hope he's okay. He's going to get up rather quickly. I think the trainer is on hand here, and she's up in a hurry right there, and she is ready if she's needed. McFall's working right there. Trainer for Logansport is Sydney Latham, female, and she's going to make sure the guys are okay. She's going to check on R.J. Clem, and there's going to be a timeout called on the surface. And we're going to see both cheerleading sections. They're going to go out there and perform. 5:47 left. They're going to take a 60-second timeout. Fourth quarter, Tipton 57, Logansport 45. And I will also mention this game tonight is being brought to you by AGM Auto, LLC. It's AGM Auto. They're west of Arcadia, about a mile. AGM Auto, the future of your vehicle is in good hands when you put your trust with the guys at AGM Auto. Whether it's a routine oil change or the need of the expertise of an experienced AGM technician, AGM wants you to be safe and to stay safe on the road in your automobile. And the second type of service offered at AGM Auto is classic car and truck restoration. If you still have that older car or truck out back, or maybe it's in the barn covered up with a tarp, AGM has a passion to reveal the underlying beauty. You can call AGM Auto at 317-984-5283. That's 317-984-5283. Ball brought in, left the bucket on the baseline. Grady Carpenter bounces it into paint. Off the glass, 2-point bucket, good. Peyton Aller, and they set up a good play in that timeout. 5:38 on the game clock, 59-45. Blue Devils by 14. Tubes with the basketball. Dribbles once, he'll bounce it left side across the floor right there to Devalier. They'll get it down baseline. Tate Strong, reverse layup. Got it blocked, recycled by 6'8" Grayson McFalls. Back the other direction, Blue Devils. Out top, Peyton Aller. Works it right side. Sam Quigley. Back to Aller. Aller on the dribble. 5:08 on the game clock. Back pedal dribble. Now Peyton Aller on the dribble. He'll work it left side. Working against him is Carson Dubes. They'll bounce it down low to Grady Carpenter. He'll back his way in. They'll work it on down low right there to Isaac Humrichhouse. He'll get it back to Grady. They'll reset the offense. Grady Carpenter through the leg is going to go baseline. Lost the handle. And ball goes out of bounds. The official points the other direction. So substitution in the ball game. We're going to see Quinn Smith. Quinn Smith, number 4 for the Blue Devils, back in the ball game. Taking a breather is Isaac Humrichhouse. Ball brought in. Devalier picks it up near the center court line before the clock starts. Working it back around. They go to the corner with it. Tate Strong. They're working inside. R.J. Clem outside the paint. They'll take a fadeaway. Shot wouldn't go. Rebound into the hands of Grady Carpenter. He's going to walk it to the timeline. 4:32 left. Fourth quarter, 59-45. Blue Devils by 14. Sam Quigley going to drive the lane. He'll go off the glass. Shot would go. Rebound, Grayson McFalls. He'll put the put back in, and Grayson McFalls for 2. 61-45. 4:15 game clock. In the front court now is Devalier on the dribble. Being guarded there by Sam Quigley. He'll work his way in. Kick it back out. Elbow right side. Out top, Tate Strong. One dribble. To get it back out top. Working the basketball there is number 25, Eli Baldwin. Back to Devalier. They're working inside to Dubes. Inside out play. 3-point shot. Wouldn't go for Tate Strong. Rebound, Grady Carpenter. He's got one guy on him trying to go the distance. He'll get fouled. They'll go to the foul stripe. And Devalier was the only guy he had to beat. And Devalier commits the foul on the possible layup by Grady. So Devalier picks up foul number 3 in the ballgame. We're going to see a sub for Logansport after this first shot. First shot is good by Grady Carpenter. Back in the ballgame for Logansport is number 3, Deegan Kitchell. Taking a breather is number 30, Tate Strong. He gets a medium 5 right there from Coach Matt Lang. Second shot up, rims off, wouldn't go. Rebound fought off, found right there in the corner. Logansport, that's 35, excuse me, 25. Eli Baldwin in the front court. Devalier on the dribble out top. They'll work it right side, pick up the dribble, working in left elbow. The Baldwin tries to go down low with it. It's intercepted. Going the other way is Quinn Smith. Back out to Grady. Grady works it right side. Peyton Aller. 3:22 left. Sam Quigley deep in the front court. Back to Peyton there at the logo. Center court. Sam Quigley on the dribble. He's going to dish it off. Grady Carpenter lost the handle. It's intercepted on a dribble there. Baldwin picks it up. They're going the other way. Devalde, they're working it back around. So Devalde going to take a 3-point shot, wouldn't go. Rebound put back left-handed off the glass. 25, Eli Baldwin. Eli Baldwin well above his 6.2 per game average. 2:49 on the game clock. 62-47, going to drive through the lane. He'll take a shot off the glass. 2-point bucket's good. And Grady will shoot one more. So foul whistled on the shot. He'll get one more. They're going to whistle this foul on R.J. Clem. And R.J. picks up foul number 4 here in the fourth quarter with 2:42 left. At the free throw line, Grady Carpenter. Shot is good. 3-point play for Grady. 65-47. The other direction, 3-point shot for Dubes is good. Dubes hits a 3. Dubes has the best 3-point shooting percentage on the team at 41%. He's now 16 for 38. It's the ball in the front court. Sam Quigley, 65-50. Blue Devils by 15. 2:17 left here in the fourth quarter. Grady Carpenter. Crossover dribble. He'll dribble in just outside the paint and go the other way with it. Outside the arc, 3-point shot would he go for Quigley. Rebound, R.J. Clem to the front court. Long pass, front to Deegan Kitchell. Back to basketball, back to Devalier. On the dribble there is Dubes. They're working inside, lost the handle. The point-blank quick pass to Baldwin and then hard to handle, picked up by Grady Carpenter in the paint. Peyton Aller in the front court on the dribble. Devalier and Dubes trying to double team him. They pass out of it to Grady Carpenter. Carpenter on the dribble, 1:36 left. 65-50. Blue Devils in front. We're going to out top of the basketball. Sam Quigley being guarded there by Kitchell. They're working down low off the glass, 2-point bucket. Baseline off the glass, power layup for Grayson McFalls. 67-50. Blue Devils by 17. 1:15 left here in the fourth quarter. Out top of the basketball, Devalier. That's Chris Anthony Devalier. He's a senior. He's having a game. Devalier going to work it back left side. He go off the glass. He'll absorb a foul, and Devalier will shoot 2. Couldn't get that one to fall in, but he'll shoot 2. They're going to whistle this foul on Tipton. That's number 12, Grayson McFalls. So McFalls and Clem, opposite teams, both playing right now with 4 fouls, and they're on the floor. First shot is good. And then Quinn Smith going to take a breather. Jace Clark for Tipton. He wears number 40, 6'3" junior. Back on the floor for Coach Cliff Hawkins. Second shot up. Devalier got both of them. 67-52. 1:04 left. Ball's brought in. Peyton Aller. He'll be guarded full court by Carson Dubes. And they're going to stop action there. They had a member of the band right there. They had something fell on the floor. They stopped play. Tell you what, that band, most bands, you know, they practice. And I've said it before, they probably practice as much, if not more, than the athletes in the ball game. How you doing, Jeff? Jeff, I tell you what, it's nice talking with you. I don't know how many carpenters got. I can't keep track. Do you know?
No, I have no idea.
I tell you what, you like working here, especially with your son being next door.
My son's at a different building, but yeah.
I tell you what, he's a sports fan, and I know you are too.
Yes, sir.
How about those Logansport berries? About every sport, you like them all.
Yeah, go Berries.
How about Brian Strong? He's a good one, ain't he?
Yeah, Brian's a good guy.
That's good. I bet he could play some ball.
Yeah, he's big. I think he played at Pioneer.
Did he?
Yeah.
I believe you.
Well, thank you for talking with us.
Okay. Have a good night. Merry Christmas.
Hey, you too. Thank you. Nice talking with you earlier. So they're gonna bring the ball in. That is Jeff Sims, the father of Jared. So 51 seconds left, fourth quarter. Out top of the basketball, Grady Carpenter. Coach Cliff Hawkins going to empty part of the bench. She's going to get some guys in here for a little bit. They'll have fun. So Jace Clark, free throw line, picks up his dribble. I should say at the elbow, right side. Back out, Team Quigley. Quigley on the dribble, 30 seconds left. We're going to call timeout to get these guys in the game. We're going to see Owen Spidell. He wears number 11. And we're going to see number 23, Quinn Toll. So Owen Spidell and Quinn Toll going to enter the ball game. And I'm seeing Quigley and Grady Carpenter going to take a seat. 30 seconds left. Toss backcourt. That's Owen Spidell tossing it in. Peyton Aller on the dribble out top. 22 seconds left. Being guarded there closely. Closely right there by Logansport. We're going to back out top, work the ball around. Peyton Aller, 12 seconds left. And they're trying to just take some time here. Owen Spidell now on the dribble. 4 seconds. He's going to end up dribbling the basketball when the horn sounds. And there it is. So 32 minutes gone by. Final score here tonight. Tipton Blue Devils, 67. Logansport Berries, 52. And we are more than thankful at Putney in Sports for the hospitality right here. What a great place to be. And we thank you for tuning in. And we'll mention my wife lets me know that Notre Dame 7, IU nothing. So see we catch part of this game happening up there at South Bend. But we do thank you for tuning in. And we'll remind you, Logansport Berries. Berries will be in action again tomorrow night. Logansport will travel to Maconaquah to battle with the Braves. And then after Christmas, Logansport will be in the LaPorte tournament. And that's going to start up on the 27th of December. Round 1 will feature Northridge Raiders and the Logansport Berries. And their first game will start at 12:30 on the 27th. The Blue Devils are going to take some time off. I'm sure Coach Hawkins is going to give them a little bit of a breather. They'll be practicing. And we'll mention they'll be participating in the Clinton Central tournament after the first of the year. It'll begin on Thursday, January 2nd. It will conclude the next day, Friday, January 3rd. On the 2nd, Game 1 will feature Tipton and Clinton Prairie, January 2nd at 6:30. The winner will come back the next night, play at 8 o'clock. Consolation game will be at 6:30 before that championship game at 8 o'clock on the 3rd. And we do thank you for tuning in. And I thank my wife for sound check. Thank Robbie Kendall at audiosportsonline.net. And we do wish a very Merry Christmas to each and everyone. And until we talk with you again in Clinton Central Tournament on the 2nd of January, no matter if you're home or away, if you're doing the teaching and the learning, don't let him go. Keep the fire burning.